Alright. Part 2. Oh yeah. Last time was really boring because this game is not that interested, as I come to find out, and probably you too. And I probably should have skipped to the place where we left off. Well, at least the important part. Alright. Screen cap. Kid. His parents are not liking each other, and now they're getting a divorce. The kid is traumatized. His name is Peter. He goes to school, gets angry at this chick. Now we decide whether we want to go to class with her. Last time, I decided to be a douchebag and say no because I thought that was fitting of his depressed mood, and so now we had to choose all right. All right. Great. All right. Into my narrating voice. She grabs me with... That was not the right words. She grabs my hand with her left, while her right holds onto her books, and she drags me to English. Okay then. A few months had passed by. Emily and I had become incredibly... What? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you gonna do this to me? Are you seriously just going to, let me make one decision and be like, alright, that's it? It may seem odd in such a short time, but we consider ourselves the best of friends. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why did I choose this game? Looking back, I wholeheartedly believe that she is what got me through my parents' divorce and what kept me together when my parents weren't. We spent most of our time together at a clearing in the forest. In the forest, of course, so romantic. Where the light shined the brightest, the birds sang the sweetest, and the wind blew the best. Not too harshly, not too softly. And now we are a poet. One of the many days we spent there, she told me something. I'm pregnant. Peter. I was lying down on the grass and sat up to look at her properly. Emily had grown up and matured. I mean, just look at that figure we both had. Peter. I'm just going to repeat myself because I don't know how to express myself, because I'm one of those typical shy girls who are going to stay by your side and be so sweet and amazing, and I love you, but I'm pregnant, and so you have to marry me now. I stayed silent and waited for her to tell me what she needed to tell me. Peter, I have cancer. Oh boy. What is this, The Fault in the Stars? Whatever it's called. And just like that, and just like when my parents had first told me they were separating, my heart skipped a beat. I'm pretty sure that's called heart palpitations. It should probably get that checked out. I was frozen. I couldn't speak, think, or react in any way at all. Leukemia, to be exact. She went on, making up for my silence. That time we were studying together for the final exams, I got a terrible headache. I told you it was from stress. I lied. That was part of the cancer. Good for you. She paused. What? What did I do? The doctors say I only have a few more weeks to live. That started me up. Oh, you weren't started up yet? She just told you she had cancer, for goodness sake. I panicked. What? Emily, why aren't you in the hospital? You should be undergoing medicines or chemotherapy or something. Because I want to die. I had stood up by then and was waving my hands around in the air to emphasize my point. You could live. You could live the rest of your life until you're 100 years old with gray hair and wrinkles everywhere. Emily looked at me, still smiling, her eyes still happy. Peter, look at me. I stopped my ranting and did what she said. I looked at her. Oh yes, I looked at her eyes. Emily looked like she always did, happy. Like she was living life to the fullest and had experienced everything worth experiencing. Peter, thank you for worrying about me so much. But I knew I was going to die a long time ago. I chose not to take the medicine because it's expensive. My family wouldn't be able to afford it. And Peter, I'm really happy to have become your best friend, even if it's only for a short time. I managed to nod. Yeah, I said, my voice cracking with emotion. I don't have a man voice. It doesn't really crack. I guess I could try. Yeah! Oh dear Lord. Nope. Yep. So you knew even before you met me? Yes, and Peter, I'm really sorry I didn't tell you at the time. To be honest, I was scared that you wouldn't want to be close to me if you knew I would disappear. I might have. I'm glad you didn't tell me. I'm not. Frankly, I'm pretty sure the other ending I got was better. Just be depressed for the rest of your life. I mean, you're probably going to be anyway, because your parents separated, and now you're going through another traumatic experience of your best friend dying. But Emily, in all my years of... You've known each other for a few months. Oh, just kidding. Even as someone I knew from school, I've never seen you sad or unhappy. Even when you knew you were going to die, didn't you feel like nothing I could do would change that? I nod. I'm used to her finishing my sentences. Like Anna and hands. Sometimes I feel like she can read my mind. This is one of those times. I knew that I wouldn't get anything done if I felt like that. My philosophy is, if you don't live your life to the fullest, it's a waste. I think that if someone doesn't live their life to the fullest, they don't deserve to live. So I always try to be happy, because every day we have isn't something we should take for granted. Every day we are alive is a gift. She looked at me and smiled and grinned. Look at me trying to portray deep, deep morals and lessons to the audience of this game that is only like 2 minutes long and lets you make only one choice. It's not really even a game. It's just... Oh. That's why it's called The Present. I'm pretty sure there was a movie called Kung Fu Panda that said this way better. Yep, the old turtle guy. My bae. Emily died exactly 3 weeks later. This may sound weird, but even though she was gone, there was still a part of her here with me. That part that used to sit with me under the trees in the forest. The part that taught me to treasure each day as a gift. Good ending. Okay. So, I get this was made by, I think it was made by a novice. But really, one decision, and I mean, if you're gonna try and make some deep, resounding point like that, at least make it so that the player, feels for the character, so it's not just like this cardboard talking to you, because that's what I basically felt like it was, because you didn't know the character at all. She was just some flat development-wise, flat character talking to you like, I'm so profound. And it's just, no, I'm sorry, no. Well, that was The Present, both endings, and frankly, I thought the first one was better. But here was the good ending. You're welcome. And plat out.